and thanks for joining us on TVC News. We're staying with our coverage of President Bola Tinubu's visit to Germany, where he attended the G20 Compact with Africa Summit on Monday at the 10th German-Nigerian Business Forum earlier today. President Bola Tinubu assured investors that Nigeria is open to more investment as democracy now has a proper place in the country. President Tinubu also stated that Nigeria seeks a relationship to remove all hurdles to progress and ensure that investors have a conducive environment for operations. Also at the event, Nigeria signs a memorandum of understanding with some German businesses as the Tinubu administration works to put Nigeria top on the global landscape.
A democracy should be, if we fight for it. Yes, it is now very flexible and resilient in Nigeria. Be assured. Shake off the military era syndrome. Shake that off. You may have all other news from sections of Africa, but for Nigeria, democracy is there, is here, and we are partners. Nigeria voted for me for reforms. And from day one of my inauguration, I started the reform. Yes, it could be difficult in the past to do business in Nigeria, in Africa as a whole. But to any foresight and progressive business thinkers, to ignore the largest economy in Africa is not the solution to your progressive side.
Well, let's bring you some news just in from Plateau State. Speaker of the State Assembly, Musa and his deputy have resigned from their positions. According to Mr. Sule, his resignation is based on personal reasons. Gabriel Dewan of the Young People's Party has now been sworn in as the new Speaker of the House. We'll bring you more on this development in our subsequent bulletins. The Service Chiefs and Inspector General of Police appeared before the House of Representatives over the security challenges in the country. The Inspector General of Police sought more funding for the armed forces and pledged interagency cooperation to tackle insecurity. Also speaking at the lower chamber, Chief of Defense Staff Christopher Musa disclosed that more than 140,000 terrorists have surrendered their weapons and no territory in Nigeria is controlled by Boko Haram. The defense chief sought the collaboration of the judiciary to ensure criminals are not released on technicalities. He also expressed concern that it puts the safety of security personnel at risk. The service chiefs and Inspector General of Police are now in a closed-door session with the lawmakers. Let's turn our attention to Nasarawa State, where the police have warned politicians to avoid making insightful comments capable of causing violence in the state. This is coming ahead of the much-anticipated appeal court judgment on the state's governorship election. Godwin Agwam reports.
In October 2023, David Mbugado of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, was declared winner of the governorship election in Nasarawa by the state's governorship election petition tribunal.
We are going to the next level of the judiciary.
Dissatisfied with this, the governor, Abdullahi Sule, approached the Court of Appeal in Abuja, challenging the decision. After hearing both parties, the court reserved judgment and will be unveiling its decision in few days. The people of Nasarawa State anticipating this judgment amid tension against the backdrop of reactions that earlier trailed the lower court's decision. The police is now assuring residents it will maintain law and order.
I hereby call on leaders of all political parties to prevail on their supporters to shun unguarded utterances that may trigger political tension or engage in mass action that may be seen as preparation for violence.
It also says those caught fomenting trouble will be decisively dealt with.
As anyone or group that tries to disrupt peace and cause breakdown of law and order should face the full wrath of the law.
The police will be collaborating with other security agencies in the state on this mission. Godwin Agua, TVC News, Lafia.
Meanwhile, Nigeria can meet the demands of the job market and also foster economic growth by producing a highly skilled engineering workforce. These are some of the submissions at the 2023 Mechanical Engineering Lecture titled Engineering Panacea to Addressing Development Deficit and Unemployment in Nigeria. Ayomide Ajegbe reports.
This public lecture aims to promote interaction between the body and government parastatals with a view to influencing policies related to mechanical engineering, industry and technology. In her opening remark, the convener says there must be an investment in engineering education as well as meaningful and sustained collaboration between the government and the academia to ensure growth and development.
The field of engineering is a driving force for employment generation. By investing in engineering education and fostering an environment conducive for innovation, Nigeria can cultivate a skilled workforce that caters to diverse needs of industries. To fully realize the potential of engineering development, collaboration between government, academia, and industry is very imperative.
The guest lecturer, who is also the former governor of Ogun State and an engineer by profession, challenged both government and professionals in the field to take advantage of technology by creating the enabling environment to foster public-private partnership and local-foreign partnership.
Embracing emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, renewable energy, smart infrastructure can revolutionize Nigeria's infrastructure landscape. These technologies can improve efficiency, reduce cost, enhance sustainability, and create new employment opportunities in emerging sectors.
Stakeholders opine that the country is blessed with professionals and with proper training by experts in the business and strong political will on the part of the government, there will be maximum growth.
Whether we like it or not, we will not make more progress if we don't patronize ourselves. And the thesis is simply put this way, that there is really nothing we want to do in Nigeria that we don't have Nigerians who can do it.
We need to subscribe to the idea of Nigeria, to see Nigeria beyond our political party.
This event was attended by members of the Nigerian Society of Engineers across several states, legal practitioners, professionals in several fields, as well as 9 members of the National Assembly. Ayomide Ajegbe, TVC News, Lagos.
In Enugu State, Governor Peter Mba has promised to train at least 40,000 youths across the state on relevant digital and entrepreneurial skills to allow them compete in the global digital market. The governor gave the assurance while delivering a keynote address at the Tech and Entrepreneurship Summit in Enugu. It disclosed that his administration has commenced training of youth on digital innovation, programming, digital marketing, financial technology, entrepreneurship, amongst others.
We have programs and plans to ensure that we upskill our young people, a minimum of 40,000 people every year with digital skills. I want to get you to awaken that giant in you, to imbibe the can-do spirit of young people.
Well, that's TVC News this hour. For more updates on the stories we are monitoring, you can visit our website, www.tvcnews.tv. You can also follow us on our social media handles, Facebook, Instagram, and on X at TVC News NG. On YouTube, we're live at TVC News